The team I have for today's SMOU tournament game focuses on a core of Charizard X and Excadrill to break down the opponent's Lando and then sweep the team. We also have some defensive Pokemon such as Clefable, Skarmory, and Pex to form a pretty solid defensive core with Lele for additional special attack breaking. So let's hop into the game and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so my opponent is using a Sharpedo team, a Mega Sharpedo team. I do have Skarmory for that, but it's also my Hawlucha check. Clefable's pretty good here. I was kind of worried he'd bring a Kyurem, but my Lele looks great. So Kyurem could be Life Orb or Z. Coco could be Scarf or Specs, maybe even Screens. Magearna could be Z as well. In theory, Toxapex does a lot of work here and can check a lot of Pokemon. Excadrill is pretty good too. Its Iron Head is quite good. I really like the idea of just leading with Tapu Lele. I don't really think he'd lead straight with Magearna here. Something else I could do is actually lead Charizard, if I think maybe he won't lead Lando. I think versus me, Lando is a pretty decent option, because he probably thinks that if I lead Lele into his Lando, he can just go into his Magearna. Don't really know what he would try to lead otherwise. Coco is fine. Kyurem is probably fine. How much does Clefable take from Mega Sharpedo? Does not have Life Orb, of course. Doesn't look like Clefable is taking much from either set of Sharpedo, so I think I can just lead with my Lele. There is his Lando, and I don't think you can ever let this go down. I could go for the Psyshock into his Magearna. I could go to my Charizard. I think I'm just going to click Psyshock. I don't really see any benefit or any detriment to just doing that. I could go to Clef and set up rocks, but then he gets up rocks. I could make the double to Zard and just get Flare Blitz off on his Lando. How much would that do? And he would be defensive, so and still do quite a bit. I think I'm just going to go for a Psyshock. Even hitting the Magearna is pretty good. Yeah. And I think that's probably Assault Vest. I think I can just go for the Psyshock again, honestly. I'm not too scared of the Sharpedo. I could also go to Clef as kind of a mid-ground. But would you Volt Switch here, or would you go straight into the Sharpedo? I think you Volt Switch. And it looks like he overpredicted a bit and went for Focus Blast. Okay, so now for sure you can leave it in. You have to go to Sharpedo, so I'm going to go to Clef. Because you don't want to lose this sack for no reason in this situation. Oh, he stayed in. Wow. Well, I go for Soft Boiled here. I could get up rocks, but I feel like Soft Boiled is probably the better play, considering the Sharpedo matchup. And what happens if he gets rocks up? Is it worth the trade here? Because if I get rocks and spikes, it's actually pretty good for me. How much is Lando doing to me? Defensive Lando. Okay, so I think I can soft boil here. Or I could go for Stealth Rock and then switch back to Clef. I think I'm gonna go for the soft boiled. T-Wave, I mean, if he has Iron Head, it's pretty annoying, but otherwise, I think I'll just go for the soft boiled. That's an annoying para. But I think I'll just go for the Stealth Rocks because they're really good into him. And here I can just go for some Moonblast Chip, I think. Chip on this thing is very valuable. I think I'll just try to get some. Hopefully no para. That's a very nice crit. And I'm assuming he's Rocky Helmet too, so if I'm lucky, that will be unrecoverable. I think I'm going to try to go to Skarmory here, because if he U-turns, it's okay. If he EQs, I'll get a Spike Up. Now, I do need to worry about that Sharpedo clicking like Psychic Fangs into my Toxapex, because now he can flinch my Clefable. Yeah, that does a lot to Toxapex. I still have my Rocky Helmet, though, thankfully. And I think here I always go to Excadrill. I can wait a little bit to see if he'll do something other than click U-turn, but honestly, I think it's kind of a required play for me to go Exca. We also need to keep in mind how much Hawlucha is doing to us. And I think here I can actually go for a spin. Even if he's Rocky Helmet, I think it's okay. Because that means I get a Zard in, and I can Mega Evolve and get a KO. Sax-Magearna, honestly, not the worst outcome. Hawlucha comes in. Now, I think my play is always to go to Skarmory and click Whirlwind, no matter what. Yeah, I think I kind of have to. If he has Taunt, he has Taunt. But I would very much like to KO him with Rocky Helmet Chip as well. I don't think it'll happen, though. I don't think Brave Bird into Rocky Helmet Chip does not have... I don't think it can KO, so I think I go for the Whirlwind here. We waste his Unburden, that's good. Now, I think... I don't know, I think you don't let me roost here. I don't think you can ever let me roost here. Ugh, he went for it. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake. He goes Landorus, yeah. I'll go into my Zard. He should always U-turn, though, that's the thing. I can sack my Skarmory here. You should never EQ, should you? Alright, I'll go Skarm. And him going Hawlucha is okay, honestly. I can at least go Clefable and hit him with a Moonblast. I risk the para, but... Or I can just go Lele, maybe. No, I can't. Alright, I think, unfortunately, my play is to go to Clef and hope I don't get the para. I could also soft-boiled. I think that's too risky. I think I'd have to get more than one soft-boiled to be okay versus the Sharpedo. I probably should have clicked Roost on that Tapu Koko in hindsight. I just didn't. I thought he would want to kill the Skarm for sure. I think I go for one soft-boiled, actually. Because that will put me in a better position for Sharpedo. If he has Encore, though, that could be rough. But I think it's my play. No, because he can just go Kyurem after. I think I'll go for one. I think I can go for one. Goes for sub. Okay. Let's see. He's gonna go for another sub here. And fish for paralysis. I just have to hope I get lucky, I think. Something I could also do is sack Toxapex if I think it won't be too useful. I actually don't mind that play. Because Sharpedo is always going to be able to KO it. And this way I can go Excadrill. And I can actually get the spin off. So that my Charizard can enter. Hoping to get the spin kill here. If I don't get the spin KO. Okay, he just went into Lando. So Lando's gonna come in. This is just a Zard moment. I have to go Zard. And I just click Dragon Claw. Or on the for the Sharpedo, Dragon Claw KOs everything. Yeah, I just Mega Evolution and Dragon Claw. I think I just Flare Blitz him. I don't see why not. Alright, Sharpedo comes out. Crunch doesn't always KO. I can go Excadrill on the Earthquake. And I think I have to hope on a non-flinch here. Okay, I can go Lele now. Because, yeah. Or is that a bad play? No, I think Lele is always the expendable one here. And I have 2 chances not to get flinched. Fusion Bolt. Alright, just click Moonblast. There's the EQ. And I guess I'll go Clefable here and try to get the Moonblast off. Oh, Psychic Fangs does a lot though. Alright. Nice. Clefable managed to do it. Good game.